I'd rather be winning, but we already won. So, what's that all about, huh? Well, it's like when you program your TV to watch a game or game show, in my case, and you push replay. The whole world already knows who won, except you. And you want to win, and you want certain people to win. So you have to watch the whole thing play out. We already won. And that's kind of like this weekend, too, where I remember asking my 94-year-old aunt, Hulda, this is your 94th celebration of the resurrection. And we laughed. And then she died after that, passed on, went to another dimension. And that was probably 20 years ago, I don't know. So we're still replaying the same movie over and over and over, and we already won. So just keep that in mind. We already won. I've got two pictures here, the high priest and the 10 of wands, and they want me to show you the pictures, significantly the pictures. And that's the high priest, and it says, can't see with no light. That don't help me either. Let's get some light on the subject. We'll light some incense anyway. We're not in a hurry. I think it's probably been 2,000 resurrections if it was a 2,000-year cycle we're ending. Okay, but the main theme here is that we've already won. So really, while you're watching this replay of this game, really understand that your guy already won. Okay, they want you to look up Aaron's brother, Moses, it says. Aaron's brother of Moses is the high priest. It's also an 8 card. My eyes, I can't see nothing. I don't think that's an 8 card. It's a 5 change. It's a 5 card. The high priest, Aaron is the brother of Moses. Okay, so they want you to look up Aaron, the brother of Moses. And then we have Jeremiah. Jeremiah's burden is the 10 of candles. Okay, so we've got scripture Jeremiah, looks like 29, 28. My eyes are all blurry, so. Yeah, my eyes are all blurry. We were on a Spanish-speaking spaceship last night, rewriting some contracts with the med beds, so I can tell you that much. And it was pretty exciting because we all can do all different languages. We're programmed in our psyche to know all the different languages. So, but we were on a Spanish fleet, a Spanish craft. So whoever has the Spanish craft, I'm sure his name was Juan, right? Okay, so we've got Jeremiah chapter 20, 18. Why did I ever come out of the womb to see trouble and sorrow and end my days in shame? So Jeremiah is burdened, and he's talking to Aaron, the brother of Moses, because he's the high priest. At least in these two cards in the story, I'm not sure if he talks to Aaron. I'm sure he does. But you guys look up Aaron and Jeremiah. Okay, so we're rewriting the contract about med beds because a lot of the people that we have hired or had in the sole contract for certain things, they're proving to be not as worthy as we wanted them to be. And it's hard. It's easy to say yes when you're not in your physical avatar. It's a lot harder to say yes when you're in a physical avatar. So a lot of these people, as you know, even with the soulmate cycle, we're having to rewrite our soulmate cycle too, because some of our mission partners and soulmates just can't leave unhealthy situations, or they're just too comfortable with the pentacles and the way their life is. Magic Carpet Ride, Steppenwolf. You want to look up that shorts that I did. You want to look up Steppenwolf. I've got a few lyrics here. When he's saying about the candle showed itself on the shorts. I like to dream right between the sound machine. On a cloud of sound I drift in the night, and any place it goes is right. It goes far and it flies near to the stars away from here. That was exactly last night. Well, you don't know what we can find. Come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride. Exactly last night. Last night I hold Aladdin's lamp. Last night I hold Aladdin's lamp, and so I wish that I could stay. But before the thing could answer me, someone came and took the lamp away. I look around, and a lousy candle's all I found. Well, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? And we got the Lovers card, which is a high-ranking love. I'm going to repeat that, a high-ranking love. This was us last night. Twin flame. Now this card says half of the same whole, but remember we said that's probably just a mission partner soulmate. If you want your twin flame, you want a whole apple and a whole apple off the same tree, from the same ship, from the same star. And God can, so ask and you shall receive. We want to go on that journey. When he talks about come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride, this card did come out, the journey card, the Six of Swords, moving on. This is transformation, the death card. We ended with the death card yesterday, and it's right back in here today where we're ending the old. It does take courage, and the Ten of Wands is back. That was the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands is back. And it does take prioritizing, releasing of the old, keep on going, new chapter. And it is. We're putting new people in the medbed area, and a lot of the new hires are Spanish speaking. Okay, so inner strength and courage, the strength card. And then we also had a test of faith, because you've really got to endure and preserve the end. All movies, aren't the endings the most intense? Batman and Robin, even Bewitched, after the spells get cast and Endora and what's her name? The aunt. Aunt Emma's always screwing shit up, right? And Endora and Samantha always got to fix the problem. So even in a story like that, the endings are already always hard, the roughest, right? That's your Nine of Swords. It's just a test of faith. It's just a test of endurance. The other thing I wanted to mention is you're not getting enough information, lack of knowledge, and you got the Two of Swords energy. This is mainly about the Emperor and the Empress, and it's unknowing. You have a choice to make, so take off your blindfold, get into action, and choose the best path for you. I remember saying last night that if they really needed me to do a certain assignment, I would do it. Even though I already put that behind me, I said that I would still do it if they can't find the right people. So even me, I'm totally flexible. I know we already won, and it's like if you need me to do something, I will. Okay? So we've got the Emperor and the Empress, and we've got the Two of Swords. That unknowing, you have a choice to make. Okay? Now we're going to get a few cards from St. Michael. And then we're probably going to close this up early because the message is clear. We've already won, and we're already with our partners, our soul family, our twins in 5D and higher. Here in your physical avatar, you just have to let this play out. You wake up in the morning, do the best you can, take care of your bills, take care of your jobs, take care of your families, pets, but really know that the Page of Cups, that dreamer energy, Page of Cups, is just stay motivated. Okay? Now, we're going to shuffle these up and get you a reading from St. Michael. We've got God is in charge, so it's right back to the card that said God can. And what was funny is when I put these cards away, this card was sticking up. And look what card it is. God can. Ask and you shall receive. God is in charge. And that's exactly how it was. It was sticking right up in here. Okay, so God is in charge, and underneath that is romance angels are helping you. So everything again I just said about, we want the whole apple. We don't want to settle for less. We're getting our assignments kind of rearranged a little bit because some of you are not taking on the position that we wanted you to have. It's a high-ranking position, and some of you are falling short. That's not a bad thing because some of you are excelling. Some of you are going beyond what we gave you. Like with me, when I wrote out this certain contract, I was a certain thing. Well, I blew past that. So it's like, do you want to go backwards and fulfill that contract, or do you want to stay on your highest contract? I want to stay on my highest contract. But if there's nobody to fulfill that position, then I will go back and help. Okay, that's all that is. Romance angels are helping you. Write down your feelings. Do some writing. And I'm hearing in songs and poems. They want you to do songs and poems. So if you're working on a song, you're working on a poem, maybe you're even working on a movie script. All this stuff is going to keep going. It's just we're getting rid of, like I said yesterday, we're getting rid of the fake and we're bringing in the real. So the real actors, the real musicians, the real pianists, guitarists, cooks, mechanics, they're the ones going to be running the show. New beginnings and fresh starts, just what I said, okay? So don't stop being who you are. don't stop paying your bills and quit your job and buy a gun for your head. No, we're not going that route, okay? Let the angels, temperance energy, let the angels do their divine timing. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly, okay? So do what you got to do and act accordingly because we already won a favorable outcome. We already won. Okay? So God is in charge. I want to pull another one on God is in charge. Explore your options, but know that God is in charge and that the angels, the temperance card, got this. Again, king of questing. You want to definitely be creative and move forward. So this whole thing with Magic Carpet Ride, the reading, it's all about moving forward. It's all about the Six of Swords and that journey. Know that you already won. Explore your options, and the angels really got this. You've got temperance all over the place. You've got the romance angels all over the place. God is in charge. St. Michael saying it's a favorable outcome, a new beginning. The only thing you're supposed to do, the three that I've got here for you, are explore your options, write about your thoughts and feelings, and the main one is admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Okay? So we'll pick one more from the middle. Have confidence. So that pretty much sums it up. 17:07 on the clock. That sums it up pretty good, you guys. I hope you have a good day with this energy. Be creative. Know we've already won. Know that we're doing the Magic Carpet Ride, 5D and higher. All is well. We're just rearranging a few things and finishing this movie. I love you guys. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.